Namaste, beautiful human beings. Happy Equinox to you. What an incredible and auspicious time to come together for a moment of stillness, actually, to do a little bit of breath work, a little practice to bring us into a place of deep connection, deep connection. It's so important as we go through these transitions, and this is an outward transition, but it will be reflecting inwardly as well. And we manage transitions so much more successfully when we do it consciously. So here's an opportunity. The day, the night come into equal balance, and we can start to reflect that equal balance in our breath. And also note that the equinox is that moment where we start, at least in the northern hemisphere, to move towards the dark. And then in the southern hemisphere, we start to move more towards the light. So wherever you are tuning in from, welcome. I'm so happy to have this moment in time with you. I'm going to just check to see who all is here. I'm seeing Bianca. I'm seeing Les. I'm seeing Valeria. Hi, Valeria. Taylor. Oh, beautiful. So soulful, Susan. So many wonderful handles here. Welcome, everyone. Ah, such a blessing. We're going to dive straight in, okay? So find a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. And let's dive in. Yeah. All right, close your eyes. Unless you're driving, of course. The way of modern technology, often we're in the car. But close your eyes and begin to deepen your breaths. And let's bring our attention all the way down to the root. And inhale for the count of 5. Hold for 5. Exhale through your mouth. 5. Inhale 5. Hold 5, feeling the root of your body, light lift of your pelvic floor. Exhale 5. Keep going just like that. Wonderful. Now let's go ahead. We'll do a couple more breaths here. Let's go ahead and interlace the fingers and just have your thumb tips touching. And then point your thumbs towards your navel with breath of fire. You can do this if you would rather with a long deep breath. Otherwise, breath of fire with me. We'll go for 3 minutes here, just focusing on building this vital energy at the navel. Good, keep going. Have your attention there at your navel. So we begin to build and enliven the pranic field around the navel, and also as you hold your attention there, that further enhances the energy in that area. And hold your intention as well as your attention, your intention to build this deep vitality that will, when we go into the further practices, start to infuse your heart and your third eye. But here, the vitality that gives us the capacity to face the ways that we're resisting certain circumstances in life, gives us the capacity to step out of the past into the now and into the unknown. Keep going. Deep inhale. Pause your breath, lift your pelvic floor, chin in, hold. And then exhale as you're ready, palms up, sitting tall, taking a moment, letting yourself drop fully in to the present moment. Feel the ground beneath you, the space all around you. The space within your body, around the navel, the heart. Let your eyes gently lock into Shambhavi Mudra, the center of the forehead. Just feeling into that area. Good, and let's move into the second part here. We'll be inhaling and opening the chest. I'll scoot back a bit so you can see me. Inhaling. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Okay? Here we go. As you're doing this, really invite you to expand yourself, open yourself. That's your intention. In nose, exhale mouth. Inhale deeply. Pause. Lift your pelvic floor, spine tall. Focus at your third eye. And exhale, release your hands down, receive. Notice the pulse of energy within you that we're enlivening and tuning to, this expression of intelligence within you. Great. Let's now do the same thing, but the breath in the opposite way. So we inhale through the mouth, exhale nose. And now inhale deeply through the mouth. Pause your breath, lift through the pelvic floor, spine tall, focus at your third eye. And exhale, release your hands down, stay deeply internal while the energy settles. Opening yourself to deep silence. Wonderful. Maintain this connection with the space within and notice how it's shifting from breath to breath. A little less of the surface noise, a little less gripping within oneself. And let yourself open, right? It's just a feeling of opening up into the space that you're in. Opening and attuning to the source of all knowing wisdom, that which flows through you, that which exists all around you. So beautiful. Now the breath is the bridge between our consciousness and our unconsciousness. It is the bridge that takes us over the analytical mind into the deeper intuitive space. We're going to do one more breath here that stimulates the upper glandular system, giving us an even deeper insight and experience of stillness. And that stillness, when we can hang there, that's where the deep insights start to arrive. There's that sense of connecting with the source of knowing within. Suddenly we don't feel so alone or so separate. We feel very connected. So interlace your fingers. Index fingers point up. Right thumb over left. Your hands are going to be right around the level of kind of just below the nose. And you'll look down, eyes 1/10 open, looking down past the tip of the nose towards your fingertips. And we're going to breathe in a 3-stroke breath. 2 strokes through the mouth, 1 through the nose. Each one is a second. So 1 second for each part of the breath. 2 parts in through the mouth, 1 out through the nose that's powered from your navel, and your eyes gazing for this whole time. Down, slightly down, past the tip of the nose to the fingertips. Okay? And we'll do this for 5 minutes. So lock yourself in, and let's see where this takes us. Connecting into the deeper intuitive space. Here we go. And inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Squeeze Mulabandha. Lift the pelvic floor and squeeze every muscle of your body in towards the center. Focus at the third eye. Exhale, cannon breath through the mouth. Inhale deeply. Hold, squeeze every muscle. Exhale, cannon breath. One more. Squeeze. Exhale, cannon breath. And then release your hands down, right palm on top of left, thumb tips touching. Drop inside while the energy settles. And then go into a nice, deep 4-part breath. Inhaling for the count of 5, holding for the count of 5, holding in, exhaling 5, holding out 5, and keep going just like that for the next few minutes. In 5 or longer if you wish. Hold, exhale, and hold out. Each segment equal length. Mind empty, being absolutely still, especially in the pauses. You don't have to count. Once you get the rhythm of the breath down, you can just sense it and be in the complete stillness, like you're listening with every part of your being in toward the inner space of deep knowing. See if you can honor the moment of no breath, like dissolving, the feeling of dissolving within you everything that's unnecessary. And when you're holding on the top of the breath, that feeling of reviving yourself with the pure intelligence of the pranic force within you. And then relax your breath completely. Excuse me. Stay absolutely still. Be aware of being aware. Surround yourself with a protective shield of light. Sitting in your own sacred space, opening to the source of all knowing wisdom within. And let a sweet little mantra just reverberate through your heart center. Aham Prema, I am love. Aham Prema, I am love. Tune into what it feels like to be love. Aham Prema. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me here today. As we move through into the next few months, keep asking yourself, what would love do? What would love do in this situation? How would love handle this? And let's see how much consciousness we can bring to this transition. The beauty is that it's fall, it's autumn, at least in the northern hemisphere, it's spring in southern hemisphere. Many of our little routines change, they adjust with the seasons. So this is the perfect opportunity to bring a whole new level of consciousness, a new level of awareness into your life, and to create moments in time where you remember, what would love do? What would love do? You use these kinds of breath techniques to bring you out of the turmoil of the mind, or the turmoil that's reflected so often in the outer world, and you find your center again. And remember that every time you find your center, every time you raise your energy, and you attune to a higher vibration, a higher frequency, you make it possible for everybody else to do that as well. So together, let's commit to keep tuning into the field of love, tuning into the possibility of living from that place of love, and to keep asking ourselves, well, what would love do in this situation? And let's see how juicy and evolutionary we can make this period as we turn our attention towards the dark, towards the darkness. At least that's happening in the northern hemisphere, in the outer world. Or in the southern, you're tuning yourself towards the light. So, thank you guys for joining me. It's always so special. I'm so grateful. There you are, wherever you are. Here I am in my home, and we get to connect and breathe together and be in the greater field of love together. Wishing you the best day and great conscious communications with all around you. And may we keep leaning more and more in towards the light and the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'll see you again very soon. What I want to say is, if you want to do a little deep philosophy dive, join me on Saturday. I'm starting the Sutra series. It's a philosophy course. It's yogic philosophy. Usually I only share this in my 200 hour, but I wanted to make the yogic philosophy course available to everyone. So if you know anyone who's expressed interest, let them know. We start on Saturday, or if you yourself want to do it, or you want to do it with your significant other or your whole family, diving into the principles of yogic philosophy that lead to a holistic life, that lead to a life of conscious expression, skillful action, and attention to the subtle. So if any of that interests you, please jump on board the Sutra series. You'll see it in my bio. I'm so excited to be sharing that. Much, much, much love to everyone. Sat Nam.